Hi! So today I'm really excited to do this because this is going to be my Halloween makeup thing that I'm going to be doing this year. I'm going to be a raptor. More specifically, I'm going to be this raptor here. This is Blue from the new movie Jurassic World. I saw this with Dan and I just like fell in love with this raptor. I just love her. So this video is going to be just the makeup part of the costume. I've never done a makeup tutorial. Well, I think I kind of did one a long time ago. It wasn't that great. It was really awkward. This is probably going to be really weird and awkward because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about lighting or anything. I'm using some natural light, but it is like not really there. It's really cloudy today and the sun is just like already going down and it's 4 p.m. I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna jump right in with the eyes. So I'm starting with a MAC fluid line. It's just like their potted eyeliners. The color is called Brassy and it's just like a perfect gold. And I'm applying this all in the eye socket, like all the way around to the orbital bone, basically. For the eyes, I wanted it semi-realistic. I'm not a special effects makeup artist by any means, so this isn't gonna be like mind-blowing, like transformation into a raptor or anything, but I did want it to be like obviously reptilian when you look at it. When you look at like reptilian eyes or dinosaur eyes, it's always like a gold color, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Now at this part, I'm going to start to be building up some dimension within the eye. I did do some Google searches of just like reptile eye or like dinosaur eyeball or whatever, and when you look at it, it gets kind of darker towards the iris. So I am going to be starting to build up some other shades in there, and for that I'm going to be using some MAC pigments. This one is Melon and this is called Reflex Rust and it's old. You can't get this anymore, but I have it. I bought it so long ago, so I'm going to use it because it's perfect for what I'm trying to accomplish here. So the way I'm going to start to do this is to build up these colors like right in the center. The darker I'm going, the thinner I'm going to be applying it. So the Melon is going to be a little bit thicker, and I'm kind of putting this on like a triangle shape. So like a triangle on the upper lid and then like an inverted triangle on the lower lid. Kind of like clown makeup, if you ever do like those scary clown things. And I want the brassy gold color to really stand out, so I'm using, oh shit, I should have looked at this before I opened it. It's a Makeup Forever bright yellow pigment, I don't know. Placing that around the edges wherever I didn't put that Melon pigment. Next I'm going to take MAC's Red Brick and put that kind of in the same places where I put Melon, but just being a little more exact about it. I'm going from a little bit of a thinner line to making it a little wider at the base. And then just flip that on the lower lid. Now at this point I want it to be a little bit more textured because this is going to be like right up against the iris, and that's where a lot of the more intricate details are, at least in the eyes that I've seen or the eye that I want to create. So in order to do that, I'm going to take MAC's Super Slick Liquid Eyeliner. This is the color Pure Show. This was a limited edition color. I'm going to just draw a line, and I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker than I want the iris, and I do want the iris to be like a thin line, so this isn't gonna be too thick. And I'm looking at this orange and it needs to be blended in a little bit more. I'm just gonna take the Melon pigment again and just go over the edges of the orange, or the red brick, sorry. I should be using color names, but it's just a little too clowny for me right now, so I'm just gonna blend that in a little bit. Alright, that's a lot better. It's just a little softer and it just blends a little bit better. I'm going to be doing this gold metallic eyeliner part in 4 different parts because I want to put this on before this dries. So I'm going to do the top line, pack this on, the bottom line, pack it on, and then do the same on the other side. Oops. like the line I just made is like way off center. I wanted it a little bit closer to my actual iris, and I don't know what happened, but it's a little bit wonky. I think I'm just gonna repeat this whole process and we'll just make the red part of it a little bit thicker. That's fine. All right, so that's a little bit better, I think. And I'm just gonna do that 4 more times. When I do the bottom, I try to think about how it's gonna match up. So I'm just kind of looking down into the mirror, then matching it up, looking straight, and making sure it's still matched up. Alright, so I just did the other eye off camera, and I did go back in with the red brick color, and I just like swooshed it all over the metallic red. I just feel like it softened it a little bit and helped to blend it in with the gold a little bit more, and I think I like how that turned out. Now this part is gonna be kind of the trickiest, but also kind of the coolest, because this is when everything starts to come together. Now for this, I'm gonna just be using the Clinique gel liner. What's it called? Brush on cream liner? I don't know. It's just what I have. So I'm just gonna follow the line that I made with the red, what is it even called? Stardust? Oh, Reflects Rust. I'm just gonna draw a line. And what I'm doing is I'm drawing on my guideline with my eye open, because I want to be able to see the top of the line with my eye open. So I'm kind of stamping it on so I know where it's gonna end. And then when I look down, I have that line to follow. Alright, I think this is okay, at least for now. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get for now. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. Alright, so I finished both eyes. I think they turned out okay. Now it's time to do the face. I really messed up. I washed my brushes right before making this video, so I don't have any face brushes that are dry. So I'm just gonna attempt to use some smaller brushes like this. Ugh, we'll see how this works. So I'm gonna start with like the contour kind of, and this is just gonna be like a basic contour, except I'm gonna be using the Lucky Green MAC eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna go like up into the forehead. I'm going to be using a lot of blues and greens for the face, and I really like the contrast with like the oranges and the golds in the eyes next to all the blues and the greens in the face. Now is the weird part. Now I'm going to use fishnets, and rather than trying to like hold it on there, which can be kind of difficult, I'm going to do something weird and just put it over my head. But first I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do so I'm not trying to talk through fishnets. I'm going to take MAC's Blue Brown pigment, and I'm going to place that in my temples and then through the forehead. And then next I'm going to be taking MAC's Plumage or Plumage, never know how to pronounce their stuff sometimes, eyeshadow. This is going to be more of a defining cheek contour kind of, and then like a hairline contour. And then we'll see what that looks like when I'm all done. Oh, come on. I should have put my hair in a ponytail. By the way, it makes it a lot easier to put your hair in a ponytail first. I just found that out. This is pretty much like a run through of what I'm gonna do on Halloween, so I'm not like 100% sure on what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of guessing, going with the flow. Oh, I just took my ponytail out. Stupid. Alright, that looks fine. I think I still have some hair, but it'll be fine. So first, the blue brown pigment. These holes are way too big. Ugh. And then I can barely see. Just over the forehead. With plumage. Oh, there's hair. There's hair in my way. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm fucking it up so bad. Kind of over that blue-brown, but just closer to the hairline, so it's more of like a blended contour, if that's even possible with this situation. There is fishnet in my eyeball right now. Let's just reveal. Ugh. Okay. Okay, little too much of the blue-brown. The hair ruined it. There's too much hair trapped in the fishnet, so you get this weird line. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the plumage again and just go ahead and just put that right on the hair. I didn't expect to get so much of the blue-brown pigment. The holes were just way bigger than I anticipated, so I am gonna bring it just on its own here, just to bring the shades more in harmony. On actual Halloween, when I'm actually gonna be doing this, I am probably gonna skip this step and just do a lot less up here. But I mean, it doesn't look that horrible. I do want to see more of the plumage up here though, and maybe even a little bit more down here now that I did the blue-brown. And then I'm gonna make sure the holes are small enough this time. Better. I like this a lot better. And then I'm gonna do the lips. This is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color Jellies. And then to top it off, I'm gonna be placing a little bit of the Golden Olive pigment from MAC. Right there. And then for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna use that same plumage color and put that in my eyebrows. And then for mascara, I'm gonna use the NYX Color Mascara. I don't know what color it is. Oh, blue. It's just called blue. I think it's cool. I really love the lips with my hair. It's like the perfect match. Alright, so that's gonna be my makeup for my Halloween costume. If you want to see it all put together, I am going to be making that video, and it'll be up probably the same day as this one. If not, it'll be up the next day. So I will link that down below, and definitely check that out. I really like that I was able to do like a run through of my makeup. Sorry this isn't like a totally professional thing where I like had it all planned out and everything like that. I did make some mistakes along the way, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really have a solid plan, and now I do. So there are a few things I'm gonna tweak on Halloween, but for the most part this is gonna be what I'm gonna be looking like. So I'm very excited. I think it's really fun. Thanks for watching this, and be sure to check out... That's my sister yelling. Sorry. She's cute. But yeah, be sure to check out my whole entire costume video down below. Thanks. Bye.